Coming to you from Columbus, Ohio, it's your main girl. She's thick, hip, a thrill, and always real. It's Marnay.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Marnay. I'm back for another episode of Let's Talk. This week I'm going to be talking about a subject that I'm sure everybody can relate to, that everybody can touch and agree on: relationships. Now, the only question I have is, what happened to real relationships? Where's that Bill and Claire Huxtable? Where's the Jay-Z and Beyonce's out here? Heck, even Barack and Michelle Obama, where's that at? Love is supposed to be about a connection shared between two people, not just laying down, having babies, and saying that we love each other. Well, there's more where that came from. So, with that being said, let's talk. Welcome back. Now, like I said, this week on Let's Talk, we're going to be talking about relationships. Now, here on the screen, I have a picture of some couples that you probably can't recognize. I got Martin and Gina up here, and then I got Bill and Claire Huxtable, who are one of my favorites. I got Kanye and Kim, aka Kim Ye, as everybody calls him now. J and B, Will and Jada, and my personal other favorite, Barack and Michelle. Now, the reason I'm showing this picture is because if you can't see it, it says, let's joke like them, stay together like them, get fly like them, ball out like them, be successful like them, and have a bond like theirs. Now, my question was, where is the real love these days? You see, me, the kind of person I am a lover. When I'm with somebody, I want to help them. I want to help them build themselves up, you know. I want to help my man build an empire, kind of like how Jay is with B. Y'all see how Jay and B are. She supports her man. To me, it look like she do whatever she's asked, and she get whatever she want. Now, I'm not saying you should be spoiled in a relationship, but what I am saying is that's how couples should be. You got Michelle Obama. I ain't never not seen her at a debate. Every debate on TV, she is right there supporting her man. Now, Kim Ye, yeah, I'm a little shaky on them, but, you know, I still support them because they just young people trying to get their swerve on. So, you know, I'm going to just keep my hopes up for them now. We all know Kim's first relationship went down to crappers, but I'm not even going to get on Chris Humphries because he trifling anyway. And then we got Will and Jada. They've been together for a long time. We got Martin and Gina. They weren't even a couple in real life, but on TV, they were just amazing. Like, they clowned together. They argued, but they made right back up. They were just an amazing couple. What happened to those relationships? That's all I'm trying to figure out. And now I'm going to go to another couple. Well, actually, I'm just going to go back to Will and Jada. You see how elegant they look? They look beautiful. They look happy. You got this old nag in the background, wishing that her man was there. See, this is how couples should look. And now I want to go to another one. Now, this is a couple that I saw on the internet. They've been together for 86 years. I think they're 101 and 104, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know about y'all, but when I get married, me and my husband is going to be just like this. We're going to ride to the wire. I am not playing. I ain't talking about no divorces. If that means you're going to die right next to me, that's what that means. I ain't caring about no arguing, no fighting, none of that. If you mad at me, you can go sleep in the next room, and when we figure this out, we will be okay. This is a real couple right here, and I'm sure 86 years, you done been through a lot with a person. Now, we all know High School Musical. I'm sure everybody knows the famous music High School Musical. Zach and I think her name is Vanessa, I'm really not sure, but they were a bomb couple, a high school young couple. In these days, the couples that I see, my little sister is in high school, the couples that I see when I'm at her school, I'm just wondering what the cuss word, because I'm not understanding. All these kids are doing is having sex. I'm seeing 8th, 9th, and 10th graders pregnant. That's not what high school should be about. If it was up to me, all high schools would be like High School Musical. We would be singing, laughing, having the regular classroom drama, and we would be getting up out of there and doing our thing. Now, everybody knows I Love Lucy now. With me being 20, my grandmother, I was raised on I Love Lucy, didn't really care for it, but I just love how happy they are as a couple. Look at how sweet she is. They just, I just love them as a couple. Now, this is the relationship that you don't want. Because I'm pretty sure everybody has seen my girl Angela Bassett and Ike and Tina. Now, I'm not saying that at a point in time they probably wasn't a good couple, but what I am saying is, if your man is beating you, blacking your eye, and you gotta run across the street to a whole different hotel to hide from him, that ain't no relationship. That's a dictatorship, and you need to get yourself something. You need to walk away for real, because that is not a relationship. And I'm glad that they are over, because that was just stressful on me, and I wasn't even there. Now, here's just about everybody's favorite right here, B and J. Now, like I said before, B supports her man. She helping him build an empire. They got a little Blue Ivy. Shout out to Blue. That's my girl. I don't even know her, but that's my girl. Look at how happy they are. They probably actually looking across the way at Kim and Kanye like, y'all look stupid. But this is one of my favorite couples right here, okay? Now, let's go to the next one. Chloe and Lamar. Now, this is the perfect example of love at first sight. For everybody who knows Chloe and Lamar's story, these two fell in love with each other, I think, in a matter of days or something. And, you know, the paparazzis, they're trying to say they're having all these issues and stuff, but I watched the Kardashian show, and they seem like a happy couple to me. I feel like if you love somebody, I don't care when you met them, if you for sure that you love somebody, make it work. Do what you gotta do to make it work. It doesn't matter how long you've known each other. But don't be stupid. Don't meet some guy, lay down with him, and then as soon as you love him the next day. That's just stupid on your part. She was smarter than her sister, because Kim, she was with her man longer, and their relationship still didn't work out. She just dumb. She can't make it work with nobody. She messed up with that fine man, Reggie Bush, and now she with Kim Ye. I don't even want to keep talking about it. Next person. Martin Luther King and his wife. Now, this woman went through so much, because for real, I don't know if I could have did it. People throwing bricks up in my house, people mad at my husband because he's trying to have a dream. I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't have made it. This right here is a strong couple. Rest in peace to the both of them. I support both of them, you know. Keep hope alive. We need more of this. Kris and Bruce Jenner. Now, like I said, I love the Kardashians. This right here, I like their relationship because Kris, she's a businesswoman, and Bruce, he's more laid back. He's like, you know, I'm gonna let Kris do her thing. They have great communication. They're not always fussy with each other. Like I said, Bruce steps back and he let her do what she gotta do, and that's it. And my last one would be Michael, Kyle, and Jay from from My Wife and Kids. I'm sorry. I was going to say This Is My Life because y'all know that's where I came from. But I love them because I love the way that they're raising their family. And even though it's just a show, it just shows you that, you know, you can have a family like that, you know. You can make that kind of stuff happen. They have... Like I said, they have great communication, they love each other, and they're just funny. I don't know about y'all, but when I get married, I want that kind of marriage. I want to be able to clown with my husband and do my thing. Now, I'm done, and I'll be right back with a special guest to talk to you all. Welcome back. Here today I have with me my great friend, Brianna Francis. Can everyone say hello to Bri? Hello. Brianna is here today. She's going to talk about relationships with us. I'm going to ask her a few questions. She's been with her man for how long, Brianna?
A little over 2 years.
See, so I'm going to get into the depths and ask her a few questions. Now, the first question I want to ask you is, first of all, have you ever been tempted to cheat on your man?
No, because if I were going to get in a relationship, I want to be in a relationship, not with any and everyone. I wouldn't have got in a relationship.
Exactly. One of the biggest problems in today's society is that everyone wants to be with everyone and nobody just wants to have that sacred bond with somebody. Now, the next question I'm going to ask you is, what are some good ways to keep your partner's attention?
Well, I think that you have to do the whole communication, trust,
right.
You know, those things that come with the relationship automatically that you should know that you're getting yourself into. Some of those things, I think sometimes people forget about that because everyone's so focused on sex. But that just leads to, that'll just be what it is. When you lay down, it'll be what it is. When you get up, it's just sex. So I think you definitely have to just remember before you lay down, after you get up, that you still have to communicate with that person. You still have to trust that person. Bonding time with that person. Right. You know, it doesn't cost a bunch of money to be in a relationship, is what I always tell him. Like, exactly. It doesn't cost a lot. You should be able to just go for a stroll in the park. You should be able to just kick it at home and watch movies. Things like that really can make the two of you stronger. You can find out things you never knew about each other.
Right, right. Like that. That's a good answer. Now, how old is your man?
He will be 29.
And you're 24, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, does your man have kids?
Yes, he does. He does have 2.
And how do you deal with the fact that he has kids outside of your relationship? Like, do you have to deal with his baby mom? Like, how do you deal with that?
No, the best thing for me to do is stay out of that because that's not my issue.
Right, those are his kids.
Right, but like I do, you know, Christmas is coming. I do for them for Christmas. When we go, we might take them to Magic Mountain. You know, I spend some money on them. I just make sure I bond with them too because more than likely, if the kids don't like me, he's probably going to be turned off too. And all this time, they've been fine. We've always had moments we've taken them to the movies. We've done all type of things. But as far as him and the mother of his children, I don't get involved. She knows who I am. We have talked before, but I don't get involved with those issues.
Right, right. I think that's another problem that we have in today's society. So many people are just laying around and having babies that everybody's baby mama and baby daddy knows each other anyway. Yes. You're hooking up with somebody and it's, oh, look, you look up and your best friend is their baby mama or whatever, you know?
Yes.
So the last question that I want to ask you is, where do you see your relationship going in the next 5 years?
Well, we've talked a lot about it. Right now, we're just at this point where I have things going on with school and everything, and he has things going on between coaching and his children and things that right now we're just exactly where we are. We're Brianna and Justin, and that's who we are. We're getting closer, we're drawing closer because some things happen, you know, in his family, and then I'm, you know, there to comfort him. Some things happen with my family or with me. So we're becoming closer, and I can really see us, you know, sticking it out, you know, being married, having kids or whatever, because he knows with me having none, he's always said he doesn't want to be selfish and not, you know, give me any. So I feel that'll soon come, you know. So.
Right, and like I said before, in today's society, people are just so focused on sex and things that really don't matter, things that don't make a relationship. And the way I was raised is, if you're going to be with somebody, you need to be in it with them for the long run. You know, don't just be laying around sleeping with everybody, having babies by everybody, because then it's not going to work. Then you're going to have all these burdens. Nobody's going to want you, and that's not going to be anybody's problem but your own.
Right.
So, thank you, Brianna, for coming on today. I appreciate your opinion. I'm sure the crowd does as well. We'll be right back with Let's Talk. Welcome back. Now, I'm going to close this week's episode of Let's Talk out by saying, if you love somebody, don't procrastinate. Don't keep holding back. If you love somebody, do what you gotta do. Keep your relationship strong. Don't be letting everybody come in between it, because we need more couples like some of the ones that I just showed you. Not Ike and Tina, but I'm just saying. We need more couples like the one I just showed you. Don't just be laying around with everybody, shacking up. Don't do that. If you love somebody, commit to them. Be with them and only them. Do what you gotta do to make your relationship work. That's all I have for you guys this week. So tune in next week to Let's Talk.